go. That should be good to go. Damn it, I am missing something super important. Actual chat. Yes, from the chat. There it is. Alright. So then, hi everyone. So, I've decided to, okay. So, I beat Observer. Fantastic game. Don't know if y'all played it or not, but if you have, it's an excellent game. Very much a wonderful experience. 10 out of 10, I'd say. So, okay, just checking a thing or two. Okay. So it looks like everything is going well. Doesn't look like anything's really messing up all that much. Oh well, just leave it be. Anyway, so I'll be getting back to Nier Automata. I was considering doing that today, but I decided against it. Today, because I've really been wanting to play it, let's be honest. I've just been really wanting to play this. Well, more of this. I've played some of it already. I've been really wanting to get back into Cuphead, because I really like this game, and I wanna play more of it. I wanna experience more of the greatness that is Cuphead. And by greatness, I mean frustration simulator, because my god. So, I'm on Inkwell Isle 2. I'm apparently 46% of the way through the game. I'm just under half. And, I think pretty much the only boss I have left is the dragon. Yeah, I think the only boss I have left is the dragon. For here. I haven't done any of the run and gun stages here, because I managed to do all of those without the, without really having to do any of the stages. I managed to do all those. I haven't done the run and gun stages, and I managed to do all the other stages without doing those. There we go. I can words, I promise. Jesus. First 5 minutes of the stream is me just going, "Dah!" But anyway. So, I think, for now, I'm going to go ahead and try some of these, because I just straight up haven't done them, and I think they need to be done in order for me to be able to purchase anything else, because this is the only way to get money, turns out. So, I'm going to do that. See how far I can get.
You're up.
Okay, got the coin and everything. Good to go, good to go. Damn it. Doing alright so far. Shit. Damn it. Do that so he never gets a shot off. I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I dodged when I shouldn't have dodged. Oh no, I was doing good. Oh man. Alright, fine. That was really dumb damage right at the beginning. Super dumb damage right at the beginning. Okay, here we go. Alright, much better. Motherfucker. I got too close. He got a shot off. Oh boy. Okay. Oh wow. Never mind then. Whatever. I'll just roll with it. Why did I jump straight down that thing knowing it wasn't going to be there?
Now go.
There's a reason I named this stream what I did. Sipping up my patience. There we go. Okay. All right. Okay. There we go. Damn it. Just sit here and wait. doing that is way easier than actually fighting that thing. Okay. Well, that was a terrible idea. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, hey. It was literally right past him. I jumped into the ketchup. I jumped into the ketchup. That was the thing I did. God damn it. And the thing is, I know it only gets harder from here. There. You also a bunch of motherfuckers. Shit. I heard a and I was like, ah, I'm dead.
And begin.
There. I guess that didn't count towards that achievement. That's unfortunate. Anytime. Come on. Get out of there. Freakish. I don't even know what to do. I don't even know. I don't even know what you are. Okay, I'm over here. I have all 3 hits. I haven't been touched. Let's do this. Damn it. There it is. Only got hit once. Yay! A D. I'll take it. I got all the coins though, so That's kind of the goal. Go. So what can I buy? Saw, dude. Perry sugar, lobber. I like the autofill. That's nice. Your first parry move doubles as a damaging axe attack. Now I've seen that. That actually looks really nice. I might use that for a little bit, but not immediately. Like, really the only two I'd even consider is either this one or this one. And I'm about to do the other run and gun stage, so I'm gonna grab this one. And just leave it be. Alright. And that's where the bridge for that would be. So I'm gonna go all the way down and around. Over here. Okay. So, you know what? I'm gonna try it with this. I'm gonna try. Let's see how it goes.
It's on.
Wasn't paying attention, got hit by a...
You're up.
Okay, I guess that doesn't do anything. Oh. There's a button that locks you in place to start shooting and stuff at that kind of stuff in a certain direction. I guess I accidentally let it go for long enough just to run off the edge. Homing's just the best one for that, so I'm gonna just hold on to that. Or just take it in the face, that's cool too. Never expected to see a mustache Cuphead going in such an almost unironic way. Whoa, no, I definitely want to stay down there. There we go. There's a last wall at the very end that I gotta get past. Well, never mind then.
It's on.
There we go. You know, I kind of missed games like this. Like, Dark Souls seems like nice and all, but just that doesn't really seem like my kind of aesthetic. Whereas I would really want to sit down and play Bloodborne, but I just don't have the system for it. And well, fuck me. Not that I'm attributing this to Dark Souls by any stretch of the imagination. This is the kind of difficulty that you would find on, like, the NES. That's what this is. This is the kind of difficulty you would find, like, on the NES or Super NES. And I kind of miss this difficulty. Like, there's not very often you find games like this that do this much anymore. I mean, there's some, obviously. But it's not quite as ubiquitous as it used to be. Oh, and thank you for this the subscription, Wendy/Cootie Pie Koopa. Hello, I'm new here. Welcome. You are more than welcome. I'm more or less playing this because I didn't really feel like playing the other game that I should be getting back to at some point, which would be Nier Automata. But by all means, welcome to the stream. But just so you know, it's not just me here. We have someone who streams just about every day, and it's different people. We all stream at our different whatever our schedules deem us allowed to do. And I am terrible at that. I really need a dash there. That's the problem. I need to hit that and dash. Anyway, hi Wendy. Yeah, judging from the profile picture, you mean Wendy Koopa, as in one of the Koopa kids. I approve. Okay, that was dumb damage.
Now go.
There we go. Now, just so you know, I don't consider myself a quote-unquote hardcore gamer at all. That is definitely not within any description I would actually put for myself. But, she's your favorite? I can see why. She's, to my understanding, she's actually a favorite of a lot of people. In terms of Koopa Kids, my personal favorite was Morton. A lot of it has to do with the way that he acts in Mario Kart 8. Admittedly, I really enjoy Morton. He's just a lot of fun to me. But yeah, he always seemed like the odd kid out to me. Like, people probably make fun of him because they think he's not all that smart, but it turns out, like, even though he sounds silly, he's probably a genius. That's always how I kind of took it. But then again, that's just me. I mean, who's to say whether he is or isn't, aside from the people who made him. I always thought the Koopa Kids had an interesting dynamic, because there's always the everlasting question of, who's their mom? But anyway, yeah, so at some point I'll be getting back to Nier Automata, but honestly I really wanted to just sit down and play more of this, because I played a little bit of this in my spare time, like off stream, and like I'd beaten the first world, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Like, excuse me. Like, it wasn't quite as difficult as a lot of people were like hamming it up to be. Well, I guess not hamming it up to be, but I there we go. I guess a lot of people were describing it the way it was, because I played the first world and I was like, yeah, that was reasonably difficult. That wasn't insane, like everybody keeps saying it is. Oh, really?
Bravo.
That went a lot easier than expected. Cool. I expected that last wall to take a while. I'll take it. I'm down. You're a happy girl today, huh? Well, good times. Any particular reason why you're a happy girl today, or is it just because reasons? Okay, so that gives me another 6. What can I buy with that? Buy that. Okay, so I have the charge shot now. I have no idea if I'm ever actually going to use it, but I have it now, so that's the thing. I might try using it on the dragon, but I don't know. I'm looking forward to this fight. Take that one. Dragon Boy. Let's do this.
Good day for well lad. Here goes.
Have I fought the Queen Bee? No, she's in the next area of levels. You know what I want for Christmas? I'm assuming it's something a little bit more expensive or probable than your two front teeth, so the world may never know. Oh, shucky darns. Well, I had my super. I should have used it.
A great slam and then some.
I do not.
You're
I do not know what you would want. I don't know. Maybe a Switch. Mario Odyssey. Monster Hunter World. Which is looking more and more amazing by the day. I imagine a number of things. Cost $1,000. What, the HTC Vive? Actually, no, it's like $700 something, I think. What is it that costs you $1,000 that you would want for Christmas? iPhone X. Does it really cost $1,000? Good lord. Shit. Huh. I never understood the idea of spending that kind of dough on your phone, but then again, I understand that like our phones kind of hold our everything nowadays. Like every bit of information you probably ever want to know about a person's on their phone, more often than not. That was dumb.
A brawl is surely brewing. Here goes.
Super dumb. There we go. But yeah, I never really understood the idea of spending that much on the phone. Maybe on a payment plan, but never all up all at once. That certainly made that phase go a lot faster. This is super risky. That's gonna be a tricky part, because I can't hit those orbs because they burst into 4, and the auto shot's gonna immediately want to go for that. I'm using an iPhone 5S with 16 gigs of storage. Had it for 14 years since released in 2013. I have like a Samsung Galaxy Note 3. I've had that for, well, let's just say a long time. Not since it came out. It was already a generation or so old by the time I got it. Because I always look at it as like, buying this. I'm always hesitant to buy something the second it comes out, because that means that the day one bugs or any issues that might happen after launch haven't been worked out yet. So I'm gonna wait a bit, maybe a generation, for them to hammer that out and figure out what exactly is wrong with it. And I am dying on the first phase. It's not okay. But yeah, just there's usually too many issues with hardware like that as soon as they come out. The phone I have is a Samsung Galaxy Note 3. But I mean, again, it's kind of old, but actually it's very old by this point, but whatever. I mean, it still functions. It does everything I need it to do. How much storage does it have? I'll admit, I don't really know. I haven't really paid attention to it. Oh, it's got decent storage. Probably 16. I'm not about to break it out and look, but I know it's over 10 gigs, I'll tell you that much. And pretty much everything I have on it, I like back up on a cloud anyway, so I don't really have to worry about too much in terms of space, because I could just get it from the cloud and call it a day. Damn it. That last phase is just a pain. Yeah, I don't have... I'm still paying it off, so I have no intentions of like doing any major upgrades anytime soon. I don't see any reason in it. Like, I only see the reason in upgrading my phone when the software starts to outrun the hardware. Hey, Mew, there you are. I was wondering where you were. Usually you're right on top of when I start streaming. You having a good day so far, man? Ah, terrible idea. Forgot today was Sunday. Fair enough. I am taking all sorts of stupid damage on the first phase, and I would not survive the third phase if I got that far. But yeah, man. Like, today's great. I've been doing pretty good. It's been a chill day for me. Let's put it that way. I got home. Rescued a turtle from being trapped between a chain link fence and a wood fence that my parents' dog just would not leave alone. Like, every time we would let him into the backyard so he can go to the bathroom, inevitably he would end up going over there, completely ignoring anything that we had to say, and just barking at that dog, at that turtle incessantly. Like, to the point where, like, we would have to drag him away from it in order for us to get him back inside. So, I took some wire cutters over to the, wow, that was terrible. I took some wire cutters to the chain link fence that he was behind, and I cut a hole, and got him out and relocated him. So he should be fine now. That was a dumb hit. Then after that, I went to bed and didn't wake up till 2. And then I was talking to a friend, didn't get up till freaking 4. And yeah. Yeah, that poor little turtle. Like, I don't know how the hell he managed to get back there, but he was not able to get out. Like, he was there for a couple days. So, pulled him out of that. Then, yeah, pulled him out of that, and then I moved him to a different lawn that didn't have a dog in it, so he wouldn't immediately get eaten or anything. Because that'd be his luck. But aside from that, like, it's been a super chill day. It's been super chill. Have been doing this boss this whole time? No, I actually went and did both of the run and gun stages for this zone. And, fuck. I went and did both the run and gun stages that I hadn't done yet. Because I'd really been needing to do them. And this is the last boss I have to beat before I can continue. Yep. Yep. You know what? I have an idea. Gotta go by? Alright, see you later, Wendy. You try and have a good day. Alright. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'll have this for the times where I just straight up cannot turn around. And then for like the third phase, I'll use the pea shooter for the time where I just have to, pretty much. Okay, good lol, it would have been awful if you'd been doing this the whole time. No, not the whole time, just most of it. Yeah, I did this run and gun stage, and then I did the one that was right over here, and it made these bridges. I bought 2 things from the shop over there, and yeah. He's the only one left. The only freaking one. I have a C on the root pack? Wow. I gotta go do that one again. Yeah, point out that you're getting really close to the end. Yes! I noticed. It's a little frustrating. No, you're right, I am. I absolutely am. It tells you. So instead of the invincibility thing that I consistently just apparently refuse to use, and are you fucking serious with some clouds. Jesus, what was that huge gap? Oh yeah, that one's much faster. I'm at the end of the game. Oh, no, no, I'm only halfway through. As close as I've been so far, so this is a good strategy. Yeah, well, technically it's not 2 bosses, it's a marathon of bosses, but they're like really easy bosses, as long as you're, don't get hit really easily. But, yeah, like, there's King Dice, which is a boss marathon, and then after that it's the devil himself, which the fight itself isn't that long. Well, again, none of these fights are really all that long. It's just remembering all the tricks, like just understanding what does what. Just like with any of these fights out here, like being able to read him and react accordingly. Because you get less and less room to work with the further the fight goes. Did I mention I hate this boss? Pretty sure I mentioned I hate this boss. I don't like this boss. This boss is balls.
A brawl is surely brewing. You're up.
No, to my understanding, nobody likes this boss. Come on, really? That was some bullshit. Also, it's highly likely that the DLC... Damn it! Also, it's highly likely that DLC for Breath of the Wild is coming out on the 10th. It's not confirmed, but the set of 4 amiibo that you buy together are coming out on the 10th. It's for the DLC, so you can figure the DLC is coming out on the 10th as well. It might be.
Here's a real high-class belt.
So
Now go.
I haven't actually heard anything on the DLC in a while, aside from those figures and the art that's come out for them. But I would very much like to be able to get those at some point if possible. Because let's be honest. Those figures would be rad. Because we all know they're very well made, and like we all want Mifa. We all want a Mifa statue. But yeah, that Urbosa statue dough. Dat Urbosa statue dough. Dat Urbosa statue dough. Every time he gets those 3 heads, basically, as soon as that happens, I'm dead. That is frustrating. Rafael Maestro. What's up, dude? Rafael Maestro. Excuse me.
Here's a
No,
real high-class belt. And begin.
Rafael Maestro. What's up, dude? I mean, don't get me wrong. I might be getting frustrated with this game, but I do thoroughly enjoy it. I mean, isn't that the same argument that people defended Dark Souls with? Like, this game's frustrating as hell, but it feels rewarding when you finally beat it. Or at least when you finally get past that one part. Well, in this, that one part is every boss you fight. There we go. Motherfucker. Though I think if you bought DLC 1, you don't have to buy DLC 2. It'll be $20 for both when DLC 2 comes out, but that's not confirmed either. I'm assuming because I could buy a DLC with a 1 within a week of it coming out, but DLC 2 would be less than a week away. And if it comes out on the 19th, and you can't, yeah, if you can't pre-order it yet. Okay. Well,
A great plan.
I mean, I know one of the ways to easily keep track of something like that is like just really pay attention to like Nintendo message boards, because they have a news feed and they're usually like really on top of that kind of thing. That's like one of the first places to announce stuff. So there's that. But like Go Nintendo used to be like, it might still be like one of the best places for Nintendo news to go, but I don't know. God, dicking, damn it! I'm over here yawning and get my shit kicked in. Also, everybody wants a Mifa statue, and most everybody wants an Urbosa statue. Yeah, because you're like, how can you argue with those fantastic girl abs? I mean, she's gorgeous. Why wouldn't you? I mean, let's be real. This is and Mifa is adorable, and you just kind of like want to hug her and pet her and just like feed her fish chips, but like it's they did a really good job with their character design. Let's put it that way. And they're also both really likable characters. That really helps. That is not at all the thing I wanted to do there. Or just switch weapons, not use that.
You're up.
No, fish chips. Not fish sticks. Hey, Maestro! Or Mysterio? Mysterio, yeah. And yes, this game is in fact quite difficult, but this is... After having played it... God damn it, Rose. That's frustrating. After having played it for a little while, I'm noticing that it's not like the like quote unquote Dark Souls difficulty that everybody's looking to give it. It's actually like NES/Super NES difficulty era. Like it's unforgiving, but it's doable. Like, in truth, these fights aren't that long. They're only like maybe a couple minutes. But it's a couple minutes of you having to do basically everything perfectly in order to be able to survive. Alright, I had to scratch my face there. Oh, okay, I'm glad that would be cannibalism to feed me if I'm fish sticks. I mean, fish eat other fish. It's only cannibalism if they eat the same kind of fish. So it's like if I fed her Zora sticks, then sure, but I mean, otherwise it's whatever. What is with that gigantic freaking gap? I had nothing to land on. That is bullshit. I'll read that in just a moment, hold on. It's really hard to read and like play Cuphead at the same time. There's so much you have to pay attention to. Like, which one of those little bastards is about to jump, and then where are they about to jump to? I cannot believe I just did that. He turned around. Like, I got turned around and then used it, which means I just completely wasted it by facing it away from him. Oh my god. I haven't played this, but I want to see which is harder, this or Resident Evil 7 Madhouse mode. Because that is hard for me. Fair enough. Zora 6,000 worse than Fistics, mainly because Zoras are more like humans than fish. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, from what I hear, yeah, human tastes like pig. That was super dumb. There we go.
This match will get red hot. And begin.
So I find it interesting how the basic, wow, the basic bitch weapon of this game, which is the little blue, like this weapon, the pea shooter, it's the first weapon you get, and it's still one of the most versatile ones you could ever get your hands on. Like, they did a really good job of that. Like, you really could go the entire game just using the pea shooter if you wanted. Now, I don't recommend it, but you can. Like, absolutely. Oh, look at that, it didn't get it. Ah, this is going way better. It's dodging those fire bubbles long enough for the flamethrower thing to go off. In which case, I know how to dodge the flamethrower. Just stay above it. It's not that hard. And then while that's going on, they're not spitting fire bubbles. So all I gotta do is just use my tracker and just shoot that while they're doing that, and it's not a problem. But Trick's freaking doing that.
Here's a real high-class bout. Here goes.
Anyway. But no, Mysterio, I would absolutely recommend this game. One, it's not $60. It's like, I think 40 at most. I think it's either 40 or 20, I forget which. That was dumb damage. But like you could easily sink some time in this game. Cause I'm only on the second world. This is the last boss of the second world. And everything that's pink can be parried. Wow. Thanks for having a fucking glass down there. Everything that's pink that can be parried mechanic, you slowly have to get better and better with over time, because by the time it gets around to the last world, if you haven't mastered that yet, you're not gonna be able to beat it. Yeah, like, hands down, you have to quote unquote get good with the parry, because if you don't, you're not gonna be able to beat the last boss, or you won't even be able to beat the second to last boss. Also, fucking lack of clouds, God. if I had the boomerang thing, that's an excellent point. Damn it. Well, problem is, I don't have any money to buy the boomerang thing because I already used all the money that I had in order to buy other stuff. So, but you're right, this would absolutely be the perfect fight for the boomerang shot. No, the green one you have right now. Gotcha. Well, okay, so the green shot you have to be really careful with because the green shot is homing, and the green shot will go after anything that is a hittable target. So that includes, unfortunately, those bubbles with the fireballs in them. So it will shoot those, and it will break them, and it will make them blow up, and then cause more shots to show up. And I don't want to do that unnecessarily. If I can just get away from it, and then find a point where it's not, that's not an issue, and I don't have to worry about excess danger on the field, I guess. Damn it. There we go. I already spent them. That's the problem. Like, there actually is literally a boomerang shot that I could be using, but I don't have it because I didn't buy it. So that in retrospect, that would have been the perfect thing to use for this fight. Now that I think about it, because you're going to be spending the vast majority of the fight more worried about you dodging what he's throwing at you, because you're going to be he spends 2/3 of the fight behind you, and the screen's still scrolling to the right. So from here on, it's all behind me. So it would ultimately be easier if I had the boomerang shot, because all the boomerang shot does is just go to the right and then come straight back. Like, it doesn't home or anything, it literally just boomerangs. So as long as I'm facing the other way and firing, I have shots going down range. And they should hit him. Should. God damn it. Oh, that was fucking malarkey. I did that, he went, and then I died. Because the first shot was in my freaking face. Yeah, by the way, there's an actual boomerang shot that you can get. Alright. This fucking dragon starting to piss me off. But I have to beat it in order to be able to continue. And it's the most aggravating goddamn thing in the world. I both parried it and got hit at the exact same time. Pick one. You can't have both. I like this game. I like this game. I like this game.
Good day for a swell battle. It's on.
Well, there is a method of of fighting the boss to where like it is easier, but you don't actually get credit for beating the boss and being able to continue unless you beat it on the normal setting. Because the whole reason you're fighting the boss is because you're looking to get his soul contract, and they don't give you the soul contract unless you fight them on the normal mode. Unfortunately. Oh my god, I got here with 3 hits. What happened? That was bullshit. Get fucked with that. Okay, that was kind of dumb on my part. Got there with 3 hits. One of them was a suicide hit. The other 2 were just fucking me flailing hopelessly. Jesus. Why do I keep hearing patings when there are no patings? My phone is silenced. What? Weird. Whatever.
Good day for a swell battle. Now go.
Well, like a one-time thing that you could use on a boss that would give you the contract without having to beat it. I mean, I get that. Well, like when you just find that one boss that is just unreasonably difficult, or you just like cannot seem to get your head wrapped around it. I get that. How did I thread the needle? How did I manage to just miss every damn cloud there? That's impressive. I am very hesitant to use this because it lessens your damage. It gives you 1 extra hit point, but it makes you do slightly less damage. And I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that. To be honest with you. You know what? I don't know how well this will work. But whatever. Let's try it. Let's just try it. And also, like, I've been neglecting to use this sometimes, and it hasn't really been doing me that great. It does help, but... So, how about... Like, well, I was using this earlier, I just kept forgetting to actually use it properly. I don't know, let's try the setup. Let's just try.
This match will get red hot. It's on.
Well, that certainly made that go faster. Damn it. Okay, that was working really well.
A brawl is surely brewing.
This is reminding me of Mega Man now, so maybe that might have something to do with it. Oh, thank you for the thank you for the subscription, Evil Spike Dragon. Welcome to the stream. Finally! Oh my god, yes! I just needed to use a different gun. Oh my god, thank you. Oh my god. Oh, that is so good. Yes, please. So, definitely liking that gun. Definitely liking the charge shot. Glad I bought it. Grim Matchstick. Finally. Which means now we can leave. Looks like I might have underestimated you, Cupface. You gave it to them dead as but good. Go on over to the next island. Lots of fun times waiting for you there for sure. Later. devil looks rather casual in this particular picture. The little mug says, has some fight in them, I'll say that much. They're making mincemeat out of them dinners. You see, I knew there was something special about those fellas. Well, now, don't be too sure just yet, boss. I think there's something fishy about those two. Don't blow your wig, Dice. If those two little figs dare try anything, I'll be waiting. Oh boy, here we are. So there is the queen bee fight. You're gonna need some tips if you want to kill all these deadbeats. Start by mixing up your weaponry. I just did that. Can't expect your arms to work the same for every foe. Mix and match, lad lovers. That's what I see. I think I saw something shining over here. Could be seeing shit. I don't know. Okay, I know what that is. Captain Briny Beard shooting and looting. I think I only have the access to those two right now. That's the rat. Yeah, that's all I have access to right now, so... Okay. Here we go.
A great slam and then some. And begin.
Okay, well, cool. There goes that. Shit. Oh wow, I had apparently gotten to that part really quickly. She just hadn't actually phased over yet.
Here goes.
Poor worker bees. They clearly look miserable. Jeez. Wow. I was really close to winning that. So yeah, Okay.
You're up.
Wow. Like 4 charge shots and he's done.
A brawl is surely brewing.
So it probably helps if I don't freaking act like an idiot. Okay, so 6. Still really not that many. How kind of her to tell me. Oh my Christ, are you serious? So apparently I'm doing the vast majority of that last phase's damage while she's still getting ready for that last phase. Not arguing. Damn it. That was all me. That was all me. Is that how bees 5 birth? I'm assuming you mean have.
A brawl is surely brewing. Now go.
Give. Gotcha. Robotron number 1, welcome to the stream. How you doing, man? Got her. That took a bit. Not nearly as long as the fight before that, but it took a bit. I'll take it. That's fine. This is the 7th Cuphead live stream I've seen today. I imagine there's a number of them. Like, this is a bit of a popular game at the moment. There we go. Rumor honey bottoms. Uh-huh. Okay. Hey, I'm just happy we're past that fight. Is there anything up there? No? Okay. Ugh, that Wolfgang. Always taking 10 notes to express 2 notes worth of music. He has no conception of what I mean by less is more. I know you agree with me. Go convince that teen-eared clock. He won't listen to me anymore. Dr. Call's robot. Oh boy. This is an aerial fight if I remember correctly. Junkyard Jive.
This match will get red hot. And begin.
Okay, I'll try with the other ones first. Okay, so that bomb's homing. Oh, really? You shoot bullets out of that, do you? Okay.
Here's a real high-class bout. Here goes.
Jesus. Okay. Really wish those hands would just keep where I could see them. Do I get the punt? Yes, because her name was Honeybottom. It's just Just it's terrible. That's part of the reason why I decided not to acknowledge it. Good job.
A great slam and then some.
I get the feeling we might be here a bit. Jeez. Fucking goddamn. Man, those bombs take up a lot of real estate.
Surely brewing. It's on.
God fucking damn. This is the first phase. I haven't even got to the second phase yet. At least not technically, anyway. Yes, I saw the one where you were like, shoot, I don't know if it would be funny. I'm aware. Thank you, Mew.
This match will get red
This is
hot.
fucking terrible. You should be ashamed of yourself. Really?
A brawl is surely brewing. And begin.
Motherfucker.
Good day for a swell battle. And begin. A brawl is surely brewing.
If this was Breath of the Wild, you know I'd be spamming it with all these with seal puns. Yes, I'm acutely aware. got to the actual fight, what the rest of the fight literally is just him floating around like that, holding out a jewel, and then bullet hell, and then I have to worry about these floating zappy platforms. Yeah, I agree.
This match will get red hot. Here goes.
Fucking slap it, goddamn. Oh my god.
A great slam and then some. Now go. A brawl is surely brewing. You're up.
It's literally him just going, ah! And then just that, the rest of the fight. It's literally the rest of the fight. That's just the game just shouting, fuck you, the whole time. Also, may I point out you're fighting a moonwalking robot. Yes. Absolutely. Yes. Yes. Agreed. I think we all can agree with that. This is a giant robot in a giant scrapyard that is just moonwalking the entire time. Nah, took stupid damage already.
A great slam and then some. You're up.
Slap it, thank you.
Here's a real high-class bout. Now go.
I really do not appreciate how unreasonably homing those large bombs are.
A brawl is surely brewing. Here goes. A brawl is surely brewing. It's on.
Yeah, because if I hit it when it's up close, it covers a large area that shapes like the head and blows up and hurts.
Good day for a swell battle. You're up. Good day for a swell battle. It's on.
I'll see. Did it. Get fucked. Yeah, what up? Girl. Look at them pears. Look at all the pears. Yeah. A minus, what up? Yeah. Silky. I had to super concentrate on that last part. I had to bring out some bullet hell experience right there. Dr. Call's robot. So Ludwig's been filling your mugs with these less is more, Trevor, eh? Keep talking to that fool and so nothing will sound right to you. Don't say I didn't warn you. Yeah, alright. One night only, huh? Hey, congrats! Also, hi, I'm back. Hey, Mia. Welcome back. Sally stage play. Dramatic fanatic. Oh, my. Oh, no. I think I really should have that smoke grenade for this. Shit. Feel for the husband. Stay away from center stage or succumb to the power of a starlet's rage. Wow. You know what? You know what?
Now go.
Enjoy. Ah, that's kind of bullshit.
A great slam and then some. Here goes.
So a lot of her strength is derived from that umbrella I'm seeing. Oh, didn't realize she wasn't done. Okay. Ah, okay. Oh, you can tell when she's about to phase out because the stuff hanging in the background will go away. Good to know. Good to know. Husband's all freaking nervous over there and shit. Hey look, it's Kafka. Okay, alright.
A brawl is surely brewing. And begin.
Damn it. How long have you been battling the robot boss?
Brawl is surely brewing. And begin.
Not long? I guess it was like 10, 15 minutes total. Wait, I could stand on those? You can have 2 of those at a time? I feel cheated. Gotta be careful where you stand with that one.
A brawl is surely brewing. It's on.
probably that husband dude. Look, that's having to drag that damn big wave over there. Got her. Got you. Alright. Fucking. There it is. Well, I think that went alright. Could have still for some more parries, but she didn't really send anything else out to me that I really could have. So, oh well. Got him. Sally stage play, sold contract complete. Who the fuck's this forecastle? Let's be honest, fellows, shall we? There's a class of grade A people, and then there's, well, everyone else. At the moment, you seem like everyone else. And that means you cannot experience the world in the special way I do. Wow, get fucked. Jeez. See if I can't parry my way to victory through here.
Here's a real high-class bout. Here goes.
Damn, okay. It's the first time I failed one of those.
Here goes.
Hey, I got 2 achievements out of that. Nice. I got the 5 bounce achievement out of that. Thank goodness you came by. Those lousy ghosts had me all they had me but good that time. Here's the last magical super art I was able to find for you. Well, time for me to take a powder. Good luck. Take a ponder? The fuck is take a ponder? I need to go fucking sit somewhere and think for a while. Fucking, I English good apparently. So I've heard this one's good. Maneuver your spirit and body simultaneously for maximum damage. Oh yeah, okay, I've seen this. I'll try it, but it seems like it could be really tricky. What am I doing? I only got 2 gold. No, I can't fucking buy anything. Roundabout is the one, the actual boomerang one that I was referring to earlier. Lobbers the bounce. I haven't fucking done anything with those. Oh! Thank you for the sub, King Arcane. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. We We do this kind of thing just about every day of the week, but each day of the week it's a different person. And we share the schedule. Each of us plays a different game. Like just yesterday, a friend of mine, John, was sitting down and playing Destiny 2. If you're into that.
Alright!
Let's see. I'm gonna leave that for this one. Fuck. There's really not gonna be a point where I can't hit him. So this might actually be better. Oh, Peppy Leader, welcome to the channel. Right. Flamethrower. Forgot about that. I guarantee some of these people already been watching the stream and subbed for a reposted stream they watched. Huh.
Good day for us. Well done. It's on.
I jumped too soon. I was looking at the buzzes on the sides on the bottom. Didn't
A great slam and then.
I jumped too early.
Now go.
Yeah, Tana, let's just stand there and fucking get rained in the face repeatedly.
Here goes.
That's gonna help your chances to win.
Here's a right blast up. Now go.
I like how after your stream gets reposted to YouTube, I was saying I bet at least one person who is subbed today wasn't watching this stream, but was watching one of those. Probably. I mean, that's not necessarily a terrible thing, but I mean, if they ever end up coming back, then cool. Hey, Kirby girl. Welcome to the stream. Shit. What am I doing? I could just charge through this guy. I am having a bit of a derp. Ow.
Good day for us. Well done. Now go.
Just so you know, I'm not the most amazing person in this, but I am trying. repeating
Good
over
day
and over.
for us. Well done. And begin.
There we go. What hit me? Well, I almost won.
Here's a real high-class bout. Go.
Way to parry that platform there, Cuphead. Rather instead of totally just landing on it and standing there and going. By the way, I'm not saying that's a bad thing in any way at all. It's just how streams like it, for example, like how during Markiplier streams, he gets subs from people watching his videos, and 90% of his new subs most likely don't even know he's streaming. Yeah, and I've actually been on some of those streams before, and like watching some of those streams, and yeah, you'll see just like floods of people just start subbing lately, left and damn right. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Here's a real high-class bout. Here goes.
There we go. Much better. Oh, it's an explosion. Or I could just walk up and die. That's
This
that.
match will
Yep.
get red hot.
Mhm.
It's on.
That's probably a terrible idea on my part, but still.
A brawl is surely brewing. Here goes.
Damn it. And that right there is the reason why I was just saying that power is really strong, but also really risky. Because I'm paying more attention as to where the ghost is than I am. So if I'm not paying attention to where I am, I'm not paying attention to what's coming at me. So I gotta be really freaking careful about that. Shit. There we go. Okay, so I know what hit me. It sucked, but I know what hit me. It was real damn close that time. A little bit closer than last time, but not by a whole lot. So here's a question for everyone. Did y'all have a good Halloween? I mean, I understand I'm sitting here, like, shooting lasers at a rat who's using a soup can as a mech, but just, you know, Halloween's one of my personal favorite holidays, and unfortunately I had to work during it, but did y'all at least have a good holiday? Did y'all at least have a good Halloween? I feel these things are important, as I'm getting my ass sawn in half by a bottle cap.
Good day for us. Well done. You're up.
And if you did have a good time during Halloween, what'd you do? And just keep in mind, you're never too old to go trick-or-treating. Yeah, I haven't watched some of those. Well, actually, I have seen one or two, but it's not from, you know, can you drop it from this high a height? It's there was one where they took the Switch, which mine's right here sitting on my desk. They took the Switch and like cut a Triforce out of like this area here. I don't know if y'all can see that. Yeah, they cut a Triforce out of this area here, and it still turned on. Like, it still worked. Like, nothing was happening. It just happened to have three triangle-shaped holes in it. Yeah, I didn't do much or go trick-or-treating. All I did was work on stuff at home. That's fair. Nothing wrong with that.
High-class bout. Now go.
I always have 1 health when I get that far. Why do I always have 1 health when I get that far? Actually, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go to bed. I understand I work overnight shifts, but for some reason on the weekends, my sleep schedule goes right back to normal. Probably so I can actually do stuff with my day. Well, I will be cutting the stream here. This has been fun, though. I will say this has been fun. I've enjoyed this, and I'm moved. By the way, for those of you who don't know, I was in a townhouse by myself, but due to bills and such, that I had to move. Well, thank you for the sub, Keith. K-R-A-O. Keith. Thank you for the sub, Keith. Welcome to the channel. I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. Unfortunately, you subbed right at the end. Well, actually, not unfortunately, you subbed right at the end. I don't know if you just joined us or not, but either way, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. I had just moved, and this is my new setup for now. Usually I have like a 60-inch TV over there, and I'm playing on my 32-inch right now, and then I'd have like a smaller monitor, but due to lack of space, I currently have the 60-inch just covered in a blanket because I have nowhere to use it. So it's like between my desk and the bed right now. What I plan on doing is getting 3 identical monitors and lining them up and just doing it that way, so I can stream console stuff again, because I haven't set that up yet. But gracious. Either way, thank you all so much for joining me. This has been fun. Tell your friends, and y'all have yourselves a marvelous evening. Good night, everybody.